This one was tough. Took a little bit of time, but I finally found my last two items I needed for Dank Villin. We're gonna go with Badul's Amulet. It's got vitality, power, and damage, so I'm just pretty much hoping that power and damage really mean what I think it means. Come on, give me a good roll. Good vitality, good power, okay damage. I'm not gonna roll this again, but we did get level 49, and we unlock also a handful of things at level 49, none of which is somewhat interesting to me right now at this time. And we're choosing the Mad Boo Wolf Cloak for its fat vitality and blanket power damage. Hoping for good rolls. We only got good power and damage. We really missed out on like 20 vitality, but I am not gonna go ahead and re-roll because I think I'm out of Milliboo Wolves. All right, this is our set. I just found out you can have two of the same rings at once. Maybe it doesn't work for all of them, but I guess we'll take these two. It's got vitality, strength, and damage. We have 33 power. We invested 33 power and 9 damage, hoping that would make a difference. But other than that, we're sitting at 283 strength, 31 agility for that one extra range on this hunting weapon, and we did go up quite a few in health points. We do have a very limited amount of items we can actually have because we're Ironman and still free to play, so I had to work with what I got. And with losing the gobble set, we pretty much lost a bunch of initiative, and I'm gonna have to play with you know, a new order because it went Edge Villain 1, Dank 2, Aura 3, and Absolute 4. All right, let's continue playing free to play until we are completed with it. Absolute Villain is the last one to get level 20 mining, and while we can craft Illuminite for 120 experience, I will go ahead and craft whatever I have in my inventory right now for the best outcome. And just like that, we're level 22. We can go ahead and collect a bunch more from the storage and craft these while they're expensive. This is about 8 swings at ore, which is a lot, but we still need a bunch of these to level up all our professions. Well, to get good experience at like level 35, 36, which we are currently at. All of our are at least level 40. I'm really considering dropping Hunter because we have to farm these third ingredients, and I think it's much more beneficial for me to start having an actual weapon with stats. For example, like if I put this on right here, I will get now 40 extra vitality, 14 chance, 8 wisdom, 4 water damage, dodge, and then the ability to water steal. That's actually a really good one. Well, at least I think so. I was looking through the miner profession, and then this kind of stood out. I somewhat believed that sure, you could craft perfect soul gems, soul capture gems that give you 100% capturing power at level 50 soul, and then there's you could buy for commas an okay soul gem. But then I actually looked into soul capture, and you can only craft these. So remember that quest I was talking about, the one that you get that Dofus that gives you 1 AP, and it's a really long quest. You gotta capture a bunch of souls. Well, I can't really do that because I'm gonna need a bunch of crimson pebbles. But since I'm also an Ironman, I'm going to have to get my character the gear required to actually fight, and I will be at a massive disadvantage because other PvPers might be using mage gear, and I don't know how to mage. Keep in mind, I gotta do everything myself. And look at this, Crimson Pebbles are at a fat 6.2 thousand, and these are required for a lot of things, and I mean a lot of things. So the game is pretty much basically pushing you to become a PvPer. And I guess I'll have to either avoid all the Crimson Pebbles and everything surrounding it, or adapt and drag myself from the very bottom, learn to PvP in this game, learn to mage my gear for PvP, as well as trying to obtain a level 200 goal. So I don't think this is gonna be a good idea. So my only decision is to get to my main goal, to complete the Ironman series, because as you can play this game Ironman if you have enough characters, that will pretty much cut you down a lot of time. But it's somewhat not possible to just play this Ironman because of how restricted it is, and by restricted I mean into PvP, and PvP just requires a bunch of, well, restrictions that get alleviated once you actually use the marketplace, trade with other people, interact with other people. So yep, since there's no other ways of getting Crimson Pebbles solo without all these restrictions, I think I'm going to have to pretty much avoid Pebbles and play the game around that giant roadblock, trying to get to my absolute goal. I'm thinking we're gonna leave Hunter at level 50. I don't even think I should want to go ahead and farm the main dungeon bosses. Maybe like starting from the lower level ones, and carry-ons. But we're gonna need like 40 of them, so hard pass, I guess. So in my calculations, I think 440 contaminated meat will take us from level 40 to 50. And let's see if I'm right. Around there, I guess. Dank Villin also now has 50 Hunter. And so does our Villin. Man, this meat roulette is so useless. It restores 90 energy points, and when you die, you lose your level times 10. But the problem is that I basically almost never die. So energy points pretty much just becomes redundant. This is the last of our meat. Guess we're gonna have to go farm more for Edge Villin. I kind of thought that I had 2 of them at level 50, but I guess not. The Astrub Cemetery. Got all of my boys with upgraded gear. Gonna try to farm these out. Our total level is 199, basically level 200. So we probably will not be able to hunt level 300 things, but we'll go for the medium level groups of creatures, see how we fare with them. If they're easy, we'll go after the hard boys. If they're not so easy, we'll stick with the medium boys. 5-minute fight with 3 of them, and they were somewhat kind of difficult. We do need a couple of these magic cures, bags of magic cure for a quest. I think we need 1 more, then we can go complete that quest, but it was somewhat difficult. I do not believe we can take down the level 300 ones, so I'm gonna go find 4, a group of 4, and see how that fares. 5 creatures, 6 minutes, decent experience. Seeing that these are the hardest ones in this area, and they not only provide decent amount of experience, but it's actually fun. I'm enjoying my 6 minutes on these fights. It's not bad. I don't know about the resources, if we're gonna use them. Some of this looks like compared with, for example, Scar Leaf items, Ghost items, Ambers. Well, it's all over the place, but experience is there. We're going to collect a bunch of these, but I pretty much just going to stay here for the fun of it. Also, we completed the prize, which we got another 91,000, 2.3k commas, and the rare items that they drop. All of our teammates are now above level 50. They got their new skills. Some of the skills are some of the skills are okay, but we're getting there. We got all the required items. Level 40 had to be gained. Let's get 5-leaf clover. Alright, but whatever. Let's go ahead and hand over the ingredients for some holy water. Not reading that, but we received the holy water and whatever this is. And it looks like we are going spirit hunting. Wonderful. Hold up, what? Is there a certain level where the Incarnam shield uses its initiative? Because I'm looking here and actually no. Okay, when I put it on, it's 500 initiative, and then when I take it off, it's 400. So it doesn't lose it, but it loses its option to show that it has initiative. Huh? Anyways, I'm gonna take off the plus 100 initiative from Absolute Villin because I want our Villin to be first because she gives action points to everybody. What we basically is use the holy water. This little Guyber appears. We talk to him about something which I don't read, and then we go to the next step. All right, we finally lost the battle against a bunch of Horus Signals or whatever they are called. They constantly heal each other. Apparently they're much harder than the gargoyles. Gotta watch out for these in the future. But we're gonna, while we're here, we're gonna continue with our quest Field of Dreams and basically chase them around. Wait for backup. All right, looks like this is a team fight, and yeah, we can join. Let's begin. 400, 300. Okay, these are not tough guys. Okay, we defeated the Schaefers and we got a bunch of interesting loot that we don't think that we can get on this side of the map until we swipe. It took 7 minutes because the archer kept on running away, but we got the job done and it looks like we're gonna have to do it 3 more times. Level 54 and our villain got 53. Invisible fabric, neutral, earth damage, wisdom. That's 3 interesting items in this game. And this quest is completed. You tell him about your journey of your exorcism and you get a prize and complete a reward for 2300 kamas, 200,000 experience, and you get a bunch of rare garbage, gateways and ambushes. Let's test out this little group, level 248 with lots of gargoyle and garglyphs. First thing we do is we give extra AP to Edge because he's the one with the most AoE. And we fall back, we don't want to lose our healer. 200 damage right off the bat, very nice. Let's try to get this gargoyle off our field for now. Oh, he's got 70% fire res. Mutilation. Hit this guy. Guess we're gonna do it twice. Kick this guy back. He's got 40%, 20, 15. All right, let's get into the thick of it. Let's see if that works. Lost the living back, but that hit. All right, that gargoyle is gone. All right, let's protect this guy and give him extra points. All right, good damage. Absolute doesn't look like he's faring well. I'm gonna get close to him so I can heal off of this. Guess I'll target this one. Good, he's out. We still got our challenge going for 35. Edge villain, let's do some damage. Alright, we push this guy back. Everybody can heal off of this. Now let's just hope that Ara survives all the ambushes. Everybody's alive. Now let's try to get rid of at least 2 of them. 167, okay, we can heal off of these 2 the entire squad if we do not die. Let's take a look here. 155. Ooh, okay. Damn it! Oh, not enough time to process all of that. Ah, man, we lost. How annoying. Well, he's got to attack me either way. Might as well get really close to him just in case I need a swap. We lost at 35% on a 7-minute fight. Okay, lots of gargoyles are very doable, but they're quite annoying. Much easier than a bunch of signals. From time to time, I am forced to spend hours upon hours just mindlessly training my professions across all my characters. Because I do not have the ability to buy the resources, I have to get them myself. And this concludes our farming at the graveyard with about 800 mineral meat. We gathered a good 100, 200 of each of the resources that it provided, just in case we will need this in the future as an extra resource for any of the items that might come up. We will have them just in case. On top of that, we also gotten from a quest a few Schaefer related items, which we'll see if we need or not. 15 of this level 50 meat, whatever. And with these 2 combined, it looks like our estimated value of our accounts are about 3.5 million kamas, and we're not done with free to play yet, but we are very, very close.